Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. So for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, this is another series, if you will, that I started on my YouTube channel. And it's all about my learning so far when it comes to manifesting. Like I said, I've been a conscious manifestor since 2015, 2016. And while I'm not a manifestation coach, actually, I do have my own manifestation coach. I do include manifesting when it comes to helping my clients with Reiki or tarot or anything in the spiritual realm, any of my spiritual services. And I live day to day consciously manifesting the things that I want. And yes, I do have my areas of difficulty, quote unquote, when it comes to manifesting, meaning some things I manifest so much faster than other things. And but here are basically some of the learnings that I have. I mean, some of the musings that I had. Now, the first one I think that I did is all about like the grieving period when it comes to manifesting. And I talked about how sometimes when you're manifesting something big and you have an old story behind it, especially a highly emotional old story behind it, you should allow yourself some grieving time. And if you want to hear all about that, I'll link it up here or down here, anywhere. You'll find it. I'm sure you will. And the next thing that I actually wanted to talk about is change. That's one of the things that I learned in my manifesting journey so far, is that change is really the only thing that's constant. It's super cliche, and I know that when people hear it, it's like a trigger word for them. I know that it used to be a trigger word for me, a very, very big trigger word for me especially, but I realized that change can actually work to your benefit. If things always stay the same, and if the same meant you not being able to manifest, then who wants that, right? I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't want that. I'm sure that I wouldn't want that either. So if I come from a mindset of not being able to manifest, I'd want that to change 100%, right? So I think for me, one of the things that I can impart today is to kind of have a different mindset of change. Instead of approaching change from the perspective of loss and lack, approach it as something that works for you. So what I usually say is actually, change is the only constant, right? And every moment carries with it the potential to have the reality that I want. And I'll say that again. Every moment carries with it the potential to have every moment that I want. Every moment carries with it the potential, the potential of me manifesting every opportunity, every experience, everything and everyone that I want. And that won't happen if things don't change. So really, in your manifesting journey, embrace the change, because the more you accept that every moment has to be different from the other, or every moment can have the potential, no, actually it has, every moment has the potential to be different from the next moment, then that means that every moment can bring you closer and closer and closer, nearer and nearer and nearer to that perfect moment where everything just falls into place and manifests for you. Doesn't that sound good? I mean, that sounds so good to me, and that is one thing that I know I can rely on. I can rely on every second to give me what I want. I can rely on every second to just finally be that moment where everything clicks into place for me, everything falls into place for me. Every moment can manifest whatever it is that I have been manifesting, you know? And that only happens with change, right? Another thing that you can use change, that you can alter the concept of change into, is actually when it comes to self-concept. For a lot of us, and I know this is especially for me, I used to think that I was the person who wasn't able to keep money. I used to think that I was just one of those people who was never going to have a bank account. And if you watch my my other manifesting musings on manifesting video, I talked about manifesting money and how it was such a struggle for me. So I used to think that I was the person who would never ever have a bank account, who would never ever have a credit card, who would never ever be able to keep, even a maintaining balance for my credit, for my ATM account, for my bank account, for my savings account, But with change, there's a lot of, I don't know if you can hear all the birds squawking. They're enjoying the summer. So with every moment, again, we say that every moment carries it with the potential to bring something better, bring us closer to wherever we were before, right? So again, with a self-concept, you can use change to support you in becoming the person that you want to be. For me, particularly when it came to money, I knew that I had to change for myself. I knew that I had to change my concept of how money was in relation to me. I knew that I had to change who I was in relation to money. I didn't want to be that person who thought that she couldn't have money, who thought that she didn't deserve money, who thought that she couldn't earn money, who thought that she couldn't keep money. I wanted all of that to change. So make change your ally. It is your ally, your tool. It gives you support. It allows you to live more in the end, really, as Neville Goddard says, right? Live in the end. So yeah, very short, very sweet, just a 7-8 minute video. I hope this was helpful. If change is a trigger word for you, make it mean that it is working for you, assign a different meaning to it. Make it your ally, make it your best friend, make it that change is the only way for you to, not really the only way, but change is one of the ways for you to get closer and closer to your manifestation effortlessly. All right, so I hope this helps. If you like this video, this insight, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online, for now, of course, here are the details. And I wanted to say that I also have an Etsy shop. I actually do make resin pieces, and I call them strings and other stuff. You can also book me for tarot readings, Reiki healings, and all of that good stuff over on my Etsy shop as well. I'll leave it linked down below. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. Don't be afraid of change. Make it mean that every time you're changing, you're getting closer and closer to your goals, to being the person that you want to be, because that is the truth. All right? Ciao for now, guys. Bye.